There's a variety of weapons in PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, the best of which are hidden away in the airdrop. In this video I'll be ranking them worst to best. The list is based on my personal opinion as well as what I think of how good the guns are in the Battlegrounds, so let's get started. Quick note that this thing is coming to the game shortly, so I may have to update the list if this is a drop weapon, but anyway. So, coming in at number 6 is the MK14. This gun is a slightly better SKS, which isn't actually that good because the SKS is pretty bad. It does 5 more damage than the SKS, but it doesn't have a foregrip, so you can't really get rid of a lot of the recoil, which is pretty big. This thing has a lot of recoil. There's a bipod that you can prone, and then it will reduce the recoil, but as you can see from the footage right now, it doesn't do that much damage. Well, it doesn't do as much as I'd expect it to. It does have full auto capabilities, but if you just want to like handle a kangaroo, that's probably easier. So all this combines to make a kind of okay gun, but you can definitely do better from the drop. So at number 5 we have the M24 LMG. This is pretty good. It has 7 more damage per shot than other 5.56 ARs. It's suited to short range, but you can definitely go long because I think you can put a 15 times on it, and if you're proning, the bipod makes the recoil non-existent, as you can see on the video. The reload time is very long because it's an LMG, and it feels more like a novelty. It's not very versatile because there's no attachment slots, and it just feels clunky because of that. So me personally, I'd go over a suppressed M4 over this, but it's still very solid of a weapon. So at number 4 we have the M24 Sniper rifle. It's basically a slightly better Kar 98 with faster bullet speed, 10 more damage and 0.1 faster fire rate, but it still can't one-shot a level 3 helmet like the AUM can. So that makes it not as desirable as the AUM, obviously, because that's a good weapon, but it also doesn't differentiate itself from the Kar 98 as much as it should to be worthwhile. If you have a Kar 98, you're not really missing out on anything if you don't have this weapon. It just makes you sound more powerful with the super badass sound, but it's still a good weapon in itself, but the Kar 98 exists, so why bother? So at number 3 we have the AUG. It's a good gun, it's good all round, it can do long range and short range, and you can put 15 times on it, or you could put a red dot, it's all good. But it's just not as good as the M416, which is a non-drop alternative to this weapon. You have the exact same damage and fire rate, but the AUG has worse one-tap recoil, and it's louder, and the reload time is longer. I'll leave a video link in the description to Wacky Jackie's video where he compares the two guns, and the reason the AUG's so high up in the list is because I quite like it. It makes a great sound, and I've just liked it ever since it came out, but it probably doesn't deserve to be this high, but it's still a very good gun and good all round, but you're probably better off with just an M4, which you don't even find in the drop. At number 2 we have the Groza. This is the monster gun, 48 damage per shot, which is the same as the AKM, but a faster rate of fire. It has the best reliable DPS of any weapon in the game. It's second highest under the Vector, but with the Vector you have to hit every one of your shots, plus there isn't a big magazine size. So this is just the best bet, and the irons are pretty weird too, but I quite like them. They're unique. And yeah, this is just one of my favourite weapons. It makes a great sound also, as that's how I base all my weapon loves, but yeah, this is a very good weapon. And number 1, you all saw it coming, it's the AWM. A one-shot level 3 helmet sniper rifle. The monster sniper rifle of all the monster sniper rifles. It's better than the Kar 98 and M24 because as long as anyone stood still, they're not safe. You can just take their head off. Like, level 3 helmet, no, that's not good enough. Full health, no. It's better than the Groza because, well, on this list anyway, because if someone isn't looking, and if they just stood still, then they're dead, basically, if you can hit a still target. And the Groza takes multiple bullets to kill because it's an AR, and it isn't, you know, ARs don't one-shot headshot, especially level 3 helmet, but this thing is just stupid. That's all there is to say. So that was the video. I hope you enjoyed it because it took a lot of effort to get all the recordings and think of my list, and if you disagree with it, please leave a comment and tell me what your favourite weapon is, although the AUM probably is like everyone's favourite because it's just so OP. But I quite like the Groza more than the AUM, but the AUM is just better. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.